I've been so excited by this story all week, and I'm so thrilled that I get Nick Justice here. This is one of the great career comebacks of all time. Check this out.
Holy smoke! Crash landing!
Short round. Step on it.
Okie dokie, Dr. Jones, hold on to your potatoes!
At the age of 12, Ke Huy Quan landed a role any child star would dream of. Cast as Harrison Ford's sidekick in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Hey! Beauty, Dr. Jones! Beauty! Beautiful car!
Steven Spielberg then cast young Ke in another cinematic sensation, The Goonies.
Hannah, where are you going? I'm setting booby traps. Booby traps. That's what I said. See, I'm setting booby traps in case of anybody's following us.
But then his luck with fame ran out. Hollywood stopped ringing, and Quan stepped behind the camera as a stunt coordinator. Now he's 50, and he's making his silver screen return in the new action comedy Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
He's on fire, and Ke joins us now. Hey, thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations. It is so great to see you on screen after all this time. Is it true that we have the film Crazy Rich Asians to thank for this comeback?
Yes. I stepped away from acting for a long time, and I was content working behind the camera all these years until that movie came along. And it was really then that I started thinking about getting back into acting, because I had serious FOMO watching that movie, because I wanted to be up on the screen with my fellow Asian actors.
Well, it's so wonderful to have you back on the screen too. I mean, as someone who grew up with you, watching you as well, this is such a thrill. And you got to work with like Steven Spielberg, George Lucas. Tell us about that break as Short Round.
Oh, it was incredible. I mean, I never thought that my first movie would be with Harrison Ford and, directed by Steven Spielberg. I mean, that movie was the best adventure of my life. It changed my life.
And is it the case that Harrison Ford taught you how to swim?
Yeah. We shot all the exterior scene in Sri Lanka, and we all stayed in the same hotel. And every day after we wrapped, we would go and hang out at the pool. And when Harrison Ford found out that I didn't know how to swim, he said, Ke, come on, let me teach you. And so to this day, I know how to swim. It's because of him.
That's great.
Dr. Jones is handing out the lessons. I love it. Goonies, I mean, it's an absolute classic. I saw Josh Brolin talking about it this week with Kelly Clarkson. It must have been so much fun to be on this set with these kids.
Oh my God, it was incredible. And then also, back then we built all those practical sets. So you can imagine, it's a giant playground for us with 6 other kids, and you're standing in front of a full-size, one of the most breathtaking pirate ship. It was incredible. It was a lot of fun to do. And honestly, and I can't believe, after so many years, the movie is still, beloved by people all over the world.
Oh yeah.
And it's incredible. And I also got some of the the best friendships out of that movie. I'm really good friends with Jeff B. Cohen, aka Chunk.
Wow.
Whoa.
You're still very much in touch.
The Goonies,
Yes,
they can be a sequel. Can there be a sequel then?
Yeah, in fact, Jeff Cohen is a entertainment lawyer now. And my producer on Everything Everywhere All at Once told me this funny story. He says, never in his life did he think that he would have to talk to Chunk to get Data to be in this movie.
Well, the world works in mysterious ways, doesn't it? Hey, tell us about Everything Everywhere All at Once. In this film, you're alongside Michelle Yeoh, Jamie Lee Curtis. What was it like for you being back on set in front of the camera, not behind it?
It was surreal. And I remember walking in front of the camera for the first time after more than 20 years. I was really nervous, but then, all those wonderful memories that I had as a kid on the set of Indiana Jones and Goonies came rushing back. And it felt familiar. It felt very comfortable. And I finally, said, this is where I belong. This is where I want to be. And I'm really happy for this amazing opportunity. And I'm very grateful to the Daniels who wrote this amazing script and really made this beautiful movie that we're all very proud of.
Well, Ke, it's getting raised for a reason. It's sensational. It's a groundbreaking film. And you ain't going nowhere now. You're back. You can't turn back now, Ke.
Thank you. Honestly, the last 2 months I've cried more than I've cried in the last 20 years, just reading and hearing all these wonderful comments and the audience being so embraced. You know, they're really embracing my return to acting. It's really incredible.
That's so moving. That's lovely to hear, and we're so glad to see you back on the screen too. Congratulations on your success, and we appreciate you joining us today.
Thanks, mate.
Hey, you
Well
guys!
done. Everything Everywhere All at Once is in cinemas now.
Still ahead, the